What's going on, guys? My name is Triforce Addiction. Welcome back to another COD mobile video. So today is going to be a pretty special one. It is another blueprint video, which is going to be the AK47 KORUMAKU Prestige. So currently in COD Mobile, we do have two Prestige legendary skins. Obviously, the first one was from the Man of War a few seasons back, and now we have the KORUMAKU Prestige. So I kind of had a feeling that this was going to happen where they start adding more Prestige legendary skins. You know, they're kind of just, I don't know, they're making these offers probably to get more money out of you, but also at the same time, this can be somewhat beneficial to those that may not have the original legendary skin. For my friend Parker, he did not have the original, so this is the first time he ever really gets to get his hands on the KORUMAKU, even if it's not the exact same one, but he still gets his hands on it. Well, for him, it's a little easier because he buys most of the draws like every season. So yeah, obviously he was gonna get it. And for me, I pretty much got lucky. I took advantage of another double trouble draw, which was the MK2 and the AS Val. And also, I think I did buy another draw. I forgot which one it was. I can't think of it on the top of my head. Ah, never mind. I got it. It was the Krig 6 Ice Drake. That was the first one that counted. The second one was the AS Val. And I actually finished off the Mythic Spectre draw, and that counted for the final one, unlocking the KORUMAKU Prestige for me. So basically, you have to get 3 main items from a draw before you could unlock a Prestige Legendary. It does take quite a bit of money, but if you're a person that already has like a lot of legendaries, you can take advantage of the double trouble draws because you don't really have to pay much. And if they have like more than one per season, that's even more beneficial. So just like the regular KORUMAKU, it does carry most of the same traits with just a different color change and different sound effects. I will say though, with the sound effects, I would say that the original KORUMAKU might still be a little better. And that's because it sounds a lot more unique. When you're shooting, let's say, a suppressed version of the KORUMAKU Prestige, it kind of just sounds like a standard AK47 suppression sound. It's not the exact same, but it's very, very close. It sounds a little bit too natural for a gun that has, you know, just more of a magic touch to it, I guess. And the thing is that even with its reload animation and its sound as well, there were different sound effects that made it sound really nice for the original one. But for the Prestige variation, it just isn't the same. It's just a simple reload animation with just the same reload sound. When I unlocked it, I was kind of hoping that, you know, the shooting sound would be a little bit more, I don't know, I guess fancier, because with the Prestige variations, I mean, look at the Death Scythe Prestige. I mean, when you shoot when the shooting sound with it, the reload animation, down to the death effect sounds, I mean, it's night and day. But for this one, I feel like this one's worse than the original. As for the appearance, it is a little different. I mean, the body, instead of it being like black with white, blue, and pink rose petals, or not rose petals, cherry blossom petals, it's darker blue, or just all over the body, with orange cherry blossom petals. It's weird. Do orange cherry blossoms actually exist, or is that just me? One part of the appearance that I do like though is like the metal parts, you know, the iron sight, the little tag, or I guess the little, I don't even know what that thing is on the side. It changed from like just being pure white to being rose gold. And I'm sure some of you guys are actually familiar with that color. I'm sure your mom has like a rose gold iPhone or something like that. I think my aunt actually has one like that. Like, that's how I figured out that rose gold actually is a thing. But yeah, it's a rose gold color. At first I thought it was like some form of copper, but no, I believe wholeheartedly that it's rose gold. So I have been giving this new skin, you know, a little bit of credit. I mean, it's not really new, it's just different colors, but I did give it a little bit less credit than I probably should have. And that's mainly because I forgot to mention that when the death effect does come out, there is a different sound effect compared to the original. It sounds a lot nicer, but really that's the only sound effect change from the original that sounds elegant. But at the end of the day, the choice is yours whether or not you want to spend like $300 or maybe a little bit less in order to pick this up. Maybe some of you guys already are there. I mean, keep in mind, you have like over 60 days to get this done. Whenever there's a new major update, that's when it's, you know, that's when we get a new Prestige legendary skin. And I'm glad that they're keeping this trend on. I'm actually curious to find out what is the next Prestige legendary. I think for the most part though, they're probably going to keep the, you know, the Prestige legendaries as like some sort of treasure like material, you know, with gold, rose gold, silver, platinum, something like that for like every legendary skin. And I'm hoping that I'm hoping it's for like a good gun. I'm hoping that it's not like for something very shitty. And for the most part, with the Man of War and the AK47, those are good guns to give it to. But I'm talking about like maybe the ICR or the Can 44 or something like that. I mean, I personally wouldn't mind having a Dance of Death Prestige. I mean, I love that legendary skin. As for like, other, like the older skins, like the Can 44 color spectrum, I don't think they're gonna do something like that. And plus, I mean, the color spectrum already has like golden features to it, so yeah, I think they're just gonna do it to the legendary skins that have different appearances. So anyways, here is the class setup for all of you guys that are curious of what I use with my AK47. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you leave a like, and until the next Prestige video, laters.